Alright, welcome back. Here's something interesting, a little tidbit for you guys. So I think it was in Texas where you had these two friends. They went out. One of the friends forgot her keys to her apartment. Okay, so she ended up breaking the window of her apartment. Now a neighbor called and said that there was a burglary in progress, right? These two cops, these two female cops, all right? You know, these are two black women, not the female cops, the two friends. The two female cops approached the apartment, all right? They saw glass on the floor. They announced themselves, okay? One of the female cops looked through the window and she saw a person with a firearm. And they started unloading 40 rounds into this apartment. Now this is Texas. Texas is an open carry state. You don't need to have a gun permit. You can carry your weapons openly, right? So why is it that when black people, whether it be black men or black women, have a firearm, particularly in an open carry state, why is it that the cops just start shooting at them, right? It reminds me of Philando Castile, where he didn't even have a weapon on him, but he just told them that, yes, I am a licensed gun owner and I have a weapon in the car. Number 32. KYC 9432. Right? And this officer just started unloading in the car, and he had his daughter in the car. He had his daughter in the car, he had his girlfriend in the car, and they just started unloading on this brother and killed this brother. Right? I mean, it's incredible, you know. And like I said, with black people, we don't even look at our reality for what it is. You know, particularly in New York, where they've taken away your rights to carry arms. And why do you think that is? Right? Why do you think that is? Why do you think in cities, particularly like Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, right? Because you have a large subset of people of color, and particularly a large subset of black people. Okay? So, and again, and they make it very hard for us to even get a permit to purchase a firearm. Even when we have the proper training, when we have no criminal records, they make it very, very hard for us to obtain one. But if you live in Long Island, you live in Staten Island, you live some places in Queens, you live in some zip code in Brooklyn or Manhattan, you know, you can obtain a firearm license without any problem. As a matter of fact, it was a scandal back a couple of years ago where you had the New York Credit Department, right, that was involved in a scandal involving firearm permits, right, where they were discriminating against black people, right? I'm gonna stop saying the word black and brown because, you know, you have brown people that are black, like her, myself, her complexion, right? Look at my complexion, but I am black. Okay? Right? The color black, it includes all colors. When you mix all, you get all colors out of black, right? But white is the absence of color. So if you understand color theory from a print aspect or from a media aspect in terms of television media, you know, like your monitor, right? I mean, so your monitor uses like your TV and your monitor uses your three primary colors, which is red, green, and blue. Okay. In print, you have you don't have red, right? And you don't have you have a shade of red, which they call magenta. You have a shade of blue, which you call cyan, right? And then you have yellow, and then you you have black. You add black for density and detail, but also to legibly read text, right? The reason why they add black in terms of when it comes to print. And in some cases they may add other colors, right? Such as like a Pantone color, what is called a PMS color, a Pantone color. Depending on, like for text, what kind of color you may want. You may not be able to get that shade of color. So when you look at a magazine, a color magazine, you may see like a certain color, like a gold or a silver or a deep, like a green, right? Well, a particular type of green. That's Jackie that she's wearing. Okay, so but like I said, but when it comes to white, that's why the papers are white, right? Because it's the absence of color. That's why in videography, what happens when you want to have a show white, right? It's the absence of all the three primary colors. So you need to understand what's going on.